Good morning everyone. We have picked up our hire car this morning from the airport in Chiang Mai and we are commencing our 7-day road trip from Chiang Mai to Bangkok. It is only about 800 kilometres, but we've decided to take our time and do it over a week. Our first stop this morning is only about 30 minutes away from the airport and it's just some random art walls in the middle of nowhere. Don't even know how it got here. But yeah, we just thought we'd have a quick look at this before continuing our journey. There's some really cool art in the second street. The first street we were in was not as good, but the second one was quite good. And this beautiful mural here with the dragons and the underwater scene and the serpents is really cool. Wouldn't go out of your way to come here, but if you're on your way to somewhere else, definitely stop by and have a look. We are now on the outskirts of a town called Lampung, which is about 100 kilometres southeast of Chiang Mai. So we've come down here. And there was a place called the Black Bridge, which we thought was just a railway bridge to come and have a look at, but it actually turns out it's a whole thing. So there's like trains here and interesting stuff to look at. So yeah, it looks really cool. We're gonna go and have a wander and explore this place too. It's a really cool place. Everything's been recycled, so there's heaps of like sleepers and steel bits and parts of railways all been repurposed into interesting creations. This horse and cart's absolutely stunning. So nice place to stop and have a wander around. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of our road trip. We actually spent last night in the lovely town of Lampung, which is home to some beautiful temples, and we had a lovely wander around and did a few things there, which was lovely. This morning we've driven another 30 kilometres south of Lampung to the temple of Wat Saphan Hin. I think that's correct. It's a bit rainy today, but we're just going to see what we can do and have a look around. But yeah, it looks very pretty so far, so let's go and have a look. We've travelled about another 50 kilometres from that first temple that we're at. We did actually stop at another temple in between, which was nice. It was a bit rainy and it had a big Buddha, but it was okay. And now we've come across to this amazing temple. I'll get Pete to put the name down there because I can't pronounce it. It's a very long one. But so far this place looks absolutely amazing. Just look at the massive big reclining Buddha and the lions, and we had this funny elephant rooster thing out the front. Yeah, amazing so far, so pretty keen to go and explore the rest of it. This temple complex is absolutely huge and absolutely stunning, guys. The more you walk around, the more you see. I'm so amazed at how much is here, and every part of it's absolutely beautiful. We have some sunshine. We've actually driven another 80 or so k's to the Satchanalai Historical Park. This park dates back to the 1200s, so it's over 800 years old and contains all the ruins of an ancient city. It was actually the capital before Ayutthaya, which is the other place that we went to earlier in the year. So yeah, pretty keen to check out this place. The main reason for this road trip is pretty much to check out this area and Sukhothai, which we're going to be doing in the next couple of days. So come along and join us and we'll show you all the sights. Place is awesome. Even if you've been to Ayutthaya or other places, it's different. It's kind of reminds us a bit of Angkor Wat because it's sort of swampy and jungly, which is interesting. And yeah, it's really cool. I forgot to mention that it costs 200 baht each for foreigners, which is not cheap, but the area is open till 4:30 p.m, so you can spend all day here if you want to. We're just exploring the central area by foot at the moment, and then we're going to get in the car and explore some of the outer areas that we're allowed to explore by car. But yeah, it's really good, and the sun's shining, so we're very happy. We finished off in the central area and we've just hopped back in the car and we're just going for a drive around the outskirts. Most of what's on the map around the outskirts is pretty hard to get to and the roads are really muddy, but we just stopped and saw this one that looks really rustic and just thought we'd have a quick look. But yeah, really enjoyable time here at the park, and definitely recommend coming out here if you're in the Sukhothai area. Good morning and welcome to day 3 of our road trip. We spent the night last night in a place near the Sukhothai airport because it was conveniently located, and this morning we've backtracked about 10 kilometres to a place where there is some street art and an interesting wooden boat and some other things. So we're going to do a quick little tour of here and then we're going to continue on our way today. We have now made our way across to the Sukhothai Historical Park. We're actually going to be staying in Sukhothai for a couple of nights and exploring the beautiful park here. We've just paid 200 baht each to enter the area, much as yesterday, and yeah, we're just going to walk the central area and then perhaps explore the further areas tomorrow. But yeah, looking beautiful so far, so looking forward to having a look. This park is so beautiful. It is similar to the one that we were at yesterday, but the one we were at yesterday had no Buddha statues. This one's got heaps of beautiful Buddhas. There's those beautiful tall standing ones. Yeah, it's amazing. I actually think I enjoy this more than Ayutthaya, might I say. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. That was absolutely amazing, absolutely loved it. We've spent just over an hour walking around just the central part. There's one main sort of temple area with the ruins that you can walk around. You can also hire electric buggies for 300 baht for an hour, or bicycles I think were 50 baht for an hour. We didn't see the need to, because you can only drive around the ring road anyway. You can't actually, you know, ride on the smaller paths. So yeah, we've just walked and it's been fine. I don't think it was much bigger than what we did yesterday. So yeah, really fantastic place to come and highly recommend it. as an alternative or an addition to any trip to Ayutthaya if you're interested in old ruins. Good morning and welcome to day 4 of our road trip. We are still in Sukhothai today, and we did mention yesterday about some flooding, so we just thought we'd pop along to the river wall today because there's some street art down here and check out the progress of the river here. Hard to believe, but back in August when it was wet season, this actually overflowed this wall. So like from where I'm standing, it looks a good 1.5 meters maybe to the river level, so it'd have to be pretty damn high to go over the wall. But the pumps are working hard today to pump the water out of the streets and back into the river. And yeah, we're going to go and have a wander along this lovely street art and then continue on our way today. We've now popped on back over to the Sukhothai old area, and there is a art street down here that we're going to go and have a look at that I believe is all made from like pottery and mosaics on the walls. So that'll be interesting, so let's go and have a look. This street is definitely worth coming down and having a look at. Look how beautifully detailed all of these are. It's like an old ruins, but it's got pieces of, you know, pottery and cups and plates and vases and bowls all in it. It looks so cool. I particularly love the dragon one back there, but yeah, this is really awesome and definitely worth seeing.
We broke the car. Hang on.
We broke the car. Too much floodwaters. After a brief stop to get our car fixed, because the front scoopy bit, I don't know, came undone. Yeah, the stone guard. Okay, the front stone guard came loose because of driving through the water. So that's been fixed now. We've made our way back into the historical park out to the western area, which I did believe from Google was free entry, but it's not. It's 120 baht each plus 50 for the car. So we've just paid 290 baht and we can access the ruins that are in this area. So we're about to head up this lovely sketchy looking rock path up to that beautiful Buddha up there, and hopefully that's worth it. Hotel people have come to get us
in a
smaller car than what we're in, because we were worried about not getting through. It's pretty crazy though. This is definitely higher than it was yesterday. Oh my god. We'll be swimming soon. It's terrible.
Almost just given up on his handbags.
It's like just, yep, let it all in. It is what it is. Good morning and welcome to day 5 of our road trip. We left Sukhothai this morning after spending a lovely couple of days there, and we've driven about 70k southwest to the town of Kamphaeng, Phet, which is also home to some historical ruins. So these ones are a little less known, didn't even know that they existed. This place was developed as a bit of a garrison town between Sukhothai and Ayutthaya, and was used to protect the Sukhothai kingdom. So yeah, we're going to go and have a look and see what interesting ruins we can see here. Really loving that this park is a bit different to the other ones that we've been to so far, and this one is absolutely beautiful with the elephants around it. It's called Wat Chang Rop, and it used to have a large chetty on the top of it, but that was destroyed. The Burmese destroyed a lot of the temples, unfortunately, during those times. The lower base was decorated with 68 sculptures of ornamented elephants with their half bodies out, and around the back where we just were before, you could see Some of the heads mostly intact, not the trunks. But yeah, they were really beautiful. So yeah, really enjoying it. We're done here. That was a really nice wander around and different from some of the other parks we've been to, so definitely recommend them. And forgot to mention it costs 200 baht each to get in plus 50 for the car, but you can drive around the whole area. There is a separate area that you've got to pay a little bit more for, but we just did the main area that you get for 200 baht each, and it was beautiful. So we're going to continue on, and we might catch you guys later. Good morning and welcome to day 6 of our road trip. We spent the night in the lovely city of Nakhon, Sawan, which is a few hours from Bangkok, and this morning we've woken up to have a look at a few of the sites before we head on further, and we've come up to Wat Khiriwong, which has this beautiful pagoda. I'm not going to pronounce the name of that one because it was a bit tricky, but yeah, it's got beautiful views over the whole area, so we're just going to have a little bit of a wander through here and then continue on. After that lovely temple, we've popped on down to Sawan Park, which is on the banks of the lake, and I knew that there were some beautiful dragon sculptures here, so we're going to go check these out. Isn't that just stunning? Our last stop this morning in Nakhon Sawan is this street art project. Don't know how fabulous it is, but thought we'd just come down and have a look because I love a bit of street art. So we'll go and check that out and then we'll continue our journey. We've now driven about an hour and a half from where we were to the town of Buri, which has a lovely temple and this beautiful reclining Buddha coloured in gold leaf. So we're just going to have a little look here and then we're going to continue. Buddha in here is absolutely enormous. Like, I can't remember how big the one in Bangkok is, but this one is pretty damn big. So yeah, it's very impressive. Arrived in the town of Lopburi a couple of hours ago. This town is famous for its large population of monkeys. We were here about 8 years ago and the monkeys were absolutely crazy and manic, and I was a little bit hesitant about coming here. I do believe that measures have been put in place to control them a bit now, so we'll see how true that is. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening and we're going to go for a wander and see if we can see some monkeys. And there's also some really cool street art that they've put up since we've been here last, so we'll have a look at that as well. Good morning and welcome to day 7 of our road trip. This is actually our last day. We spent the night in Lopburi and unfortunately it was very rainy this morning, so we didn't get to see the things we wanted to see there. So we've popped on over to Suphan Buri, which is about 90 minutes away from Lopburi and is home to the Dragon Descendants Museum, which is housed in a dragon. So it sounds really cool, looks really cool, and we're going to go and have a look and see how interesting it is. There's a whole park and village area that you walk through as well. So this is like a replica Chinese village. You can get food there and drinks and things. And over there you see this magnificent dragon. That's the museum inside the dragon. It's very cool. We're now inside the Dragon Descendants Museum. It was 99 baht each to enter, and we've just had to put on some shoe covers, and I think it's a guided tour or an audio tour, so not sure what to expect, but we'll see. actually really cool and very informative. It was a guided tour and we were given headsets to translate the dialogue, which was really cool. Every room had videos and immersive experience, so you know, things moving or whatnot. Hopefully the video will show you a bit more. And this is a little scale model of the rooms that we went through, because we're actually inside that dragon that we'd seen outside. From in here you wouldn't know where you were, but yeah, that really shows it. So definitely good value for money for the 99 baht each that we paid to get in. Oh yeah, Pete's here too.
I'm here.
Don't think you've seen him the whole trip. It's been behind the camera.
I've been the driver.
So we've finished our road trip and we have made our way successfully to Bangkok. We've travelled approximately 930 kilometres from Chiang Mai down to where we are now. And yeah, we can definitely recommend hiring a car if you're comfortable to drive in Thailand, because we've seen and done so many things that we wouldn't have been able to see and do if we'd not had a car.
We've kind of zigzagged
A little bit.
and we've encountered severe heat, severe rain, flooding. You'll have seen it all by now. But it's been fun. We haven't really been hindered by the weather, except for this morning. So on our last day, we changed our plans because of the weather, but every other day, irrespective of flooding, rain, whatever, everywhere we went, it's fined up.
Yep.
For us to get out.
At least enough to, get some videos. There was a couple of little rainy temples and things, but most of the time, on the rainy village up in the hills in Chiang Mai.
Yeah. But we sucked it up.
Chiang Mai anyway, so yeah. Yeah, that's true. But no, it was awesome, and definitely recommend doing it and having a wonderful adventure.
FYI, we're back in Bangkok tonight. We will move to a different condo for a few days tomorrow before we fly out of Thailand. So yeah, all right, from us, Thailand, it's been a blast.
It has. Bye for now, and I'm sure we'll be back.
We'll be back.